Hi, this is Tracy Young from Tracy Young Creative, and today I'm looking at the creative journey and particularly hearing the call and then creating a map. So I have already started sort of building on what we've already done. So we've created our star with the primary colours, and we've collected pieces from nature. And so we've got our basic plan there of where things all start. And then I have captured those pieces from nature, and hard to sort of see here, but I've actually put them through the microwave and dried them out. And so I've got one more piece here just to show what I've done. And I'm just using tape and just basically sticking them on. I'm just going to trim off some edges, so it also gives them a bit of a shape. And each one of the colours, I've given them a bit of a shape or a design underneath, or a vessel that's holding them. So yeah, and then when I've placed them, I then do some neurographic line. I'm just allowing just only 2 lines per image, just as a bit of a, makes it look like a map then as well. So we've got some lines on there, and then I have got some information around the hero's journey. It's very easy to find this kind of information online. I'm using a set of cards a lot at the moment. The Hero's Journey and Dream Oracle by Kelly Sullivan Walden, and the artworks by Rusoli. They're really beautiful, so I've been using those a lot over the summer and getting an idea. And there is the basic outline of Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey, which starts off, of course, with the call, and then the refusal of the call, gathering some helpers and crossing that threshold of adventure and deciding to start. Sometimes that just happens. Then, of course, there's the belly of the whale and trials and tribulations, and meeting some difficult challenge and overcoming it. And then there's sort of the time to return back to our normal life with the elixir of life, if you like. And we become the master of both worlds, this mystical world, and our conscious world. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. And so I've just gathered all those words there, and then just purely, quite intuitively, I've placed some of the words that sort of have made my heart sing onto my map. And yeah, it is a bit of a mystery how this is all going to work out, but I'm just kind of positive how it will all be. And I'm just going to do a little bit of neurographic rounding here, if I can, anywhere where there's some sharp corners, and where there's sort of a mixing of colours, just allowing that to happen. I'm a bit of a fan of Neurographica. Through quite a challenging time, I have used Neurographica as a way just to move through something, and I do find it's how the brain kind of works, and so I do like to bring it in. And it does look like a map and pathways, which is always of interest. In Neurographica, they would, where there's some big intersections, they may put a circle there. So I'm going to do a bit of that, where there's sort of multiple gatherings. I'm just doing a bit of a circle, or I can see there's a confluence of energies there. And sometimes there's only small lines. Yeah, so that's basically is my map, and I'm just going to now just put a little bit of bringing in some colour from the outside in, because nothing is ever done in isolation, and you know, there's helpers all along the way. So I'm just, as I said, bringing the colour from the outside in, and there may be gaps, and that's actually fine as well. The bits from nature were actually stuck down with sellotape, and so of course they act as a very, very strong resist. So just have to add that in. I've done certain shapes with the cutting of that, but you can do however you like. I do want to leave a little bit of breathing space around my ones as well. I'm a bit of a fan of this real olive green at the moment, so you know, it is very intuitive, so there's no mistakes with this. And I'm going quite fast, and that's all right as well, because I'm just preparing. These are just sort of like the preparing bits for the course that we'll be doing, but you can take as long as you like. And I'm a real fan of going off on your own tangent if need be. Now, normally soul pages, I shouldn't say normally, but often soul pages are done inside a handmade book, a journal. I'll show you. So this is a journal that we've made in the past. This is Meeting Your Inner Artist, I think. Yes, Meeting Your Inner Artist little book that we create. But this time, because it's actually a journey, it's going to be a longer sequence. And so each page, this is also purely, you know, you can change it, but each page will lead to the next one. So, yeah. And we'll just carry on the last little bit in here. It's kind of nice that there are these blocks where the colour is resisting, which is kind of cool. All right, just going to add a little bit more in that corner. As I said, very, very intuitive. And there we have our map. So, yeah, hope you've enjoyed that. And so begins our journey. And thanks for watching. Thanks. Bye.